Good morning! How's it going, Hudson Burner? Duke Retro Farmer, welcome, welcome. Gamer Shadow, hello, hello. You guys all just showed up right away. Welcome. I need to turn this on, don't I? Let's turn this on. I literally just woke up, man. Just woke up. So the beginning of my day is great. I woke up, had breakfast, and now I'm here. And it's, yes, went to bed yesterday. It was just a miserable, since Christmas Day, it's been miserable weather outside, overcast, raining. Long hauler goes, poor Juan, what? No. Let's not start right away, long hauler. But it's been just miserable weather. And now it's bright blue, sunny sky, no wind. It is -4 Celsius though. It is cold. But at least it's not pouring rain and miserable weather outside, and mountains have snow on them. The valley is still green. It looks pretty outside, that's for sure. Okay, we're gonna finish spreading manure on this field. The combines are set up to harvest this field here. And Billy Goat Gaming, we're spinning the wheel already. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're spinning the wheel already. It lands on this hat. Well, I guess you gotta spin again, because I was looking happy there. I'm like, John Deere or Blue Jays? Nope. Long hauler was, it wasn't me. No, it wasn't you. It was Billy Goat. Oh no, for crying, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Can't believe it's the first hat. Thanks. Billy Goat's excited. Long hauler's excited. Well, darn it. Well, hopefully I'm not stuck with this hat now. We started first thing right away. For those of you new here, you guys control the hat I wear. You can spin the wheel by doing a $5 super chat or a member giveaway. Billy Goat goes worth the $5. No. And Navi goes, what a great time for me to have joined. No. Becoming a member is the cheapest way to be. Just become a member yourself. It's only like $1. And you get your name in the credits. Or down below or up top, depending on which stream you're watching. Welcome all 8 of you. And if you're a member, you get a free spin. Once a month. Click that money little logo on the bottom and see if you have a milestone. If you have a milestone, you get a spin. Advertise those milestones. Morning.
I'm gonna grab me some coffee and then I'll get on the soybean harvest.
Sure Noob, welcome back. Sure Noob, you still have those 2 spins, remember? Wouldn't it be awesome to get me out of this hat? Oh no, sure, Noob goes, you look so pretty. Darn it, there goes any hope I had. I'm like, maybe sure Noob's gonna save me. No, 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 there goes that hope. I forget that I have spins left. Maybe I'll remember sometime later. I see how it is. I see how it is. When I'm wearing this hat, your memory goes a little shaky. I see how it is. Guess can't just leave me in this hat. That wouldn't be very nice, guys. No one ever said you guys were nice, huh? Bro, life is tough. There are so many worries, can't recall things. Billy Goat says, amen, sure, Noob. You know what? You guys are all on the dark side.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Why does that clip me out when I click those? Hang on. Let's see if I can stay in the game when I clip those. Well, I guess I'm stuck with this for now. Now, if we can only trick someone into spinning the wheel. I've tricked Ivy before. Oh, Shadow has joined the light side. Except there seem to be a lot of dark side people on this side. Father Mick, welcome. Well, Father Mick, I started fabulous, but now I got this floppy thing on. I'm not so sure. Yesterday you watched one of my trucking videos? Awesome. Yeah, we had a fabulous Christmas. Yeah, it was so relaxing. We sat around a table and did a puzzle. I did not touch my cell phone or turn my computer on until after 6:30 p.m. Dakota, like we were just dead to the world until after 6:30. Okay, let's go get ourselves some more manure. I think we were done with manure. That was the last load. Now this tractor's got the tricycle set up. I think we'll leave that without duals on the back, but we'll put duals on the other John Deere just to differentiate them a little more. Somebody was asking where the duals were on this tractor. I'm like, I think we can do that. Let's put this away and see where the other John Deere is. Put some duals on it. Oh, I know what else we have to do. We have to buy field info. Let's do that right now. I'm on the wrong screen. Here we go. Farmland. No, this one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We need to buy this one. Purchase. Yes. And this one. Purchase. Yes. Okay. Now we can lime all of that. And lime that. There's a lot to do on this farm today. There's a lot to do. I want to cut all this grass too. Leave that right there. All right, let's see. I'm gonna be stuck in this hat, am I? Nobody's gonna get me out, huh? No, Nina.
Hey, what's next?
Nina, not nice hat. What's next? What are you doing right now?
When I'm done with the soybean field, that's
Oh.
what was next on the agenda.
We have to harvest the beets too. Gotta harvest beets. We gotta cut the grass. Let's throw duels on this.
Did you say beets?
Yep. I did. I did. Can I have... Okay, there. I'm like, I don't want front wheel drive. All right, there we go. Customize, yes. Now we got duels. But it looks so good on me? No, Billy Goat. Hey, Michael. Michael goes, hey there.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Facts don't care about your feelings. Says Christmas harvest. Sim 22, yep. Farm Sim 22. We switch back and forth between 22 and 25. You can't get all these old school mods in 25. Michael, it is minus 4 degrees Celsius here. Well, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay. Even with this floppy hat on, you guys, the audience controls the hat I wear, so don't blame me for the hat. This is all Billy Goat's fault. This is all Billy Goat's fault. Maybe Michael will be nice to me today. Maybe someone will be nice to me. It's Christmas holidays here. maybe Mike will go, here's a Christmas present. You can spin the wheel again. Michael says I can't afford it. That's right. Bought all those Christmas presents. That is fair enough. I have loaded track. At the herbicide. Load.
I was going to, but then I found out beets are next on the list.
It's a very small field.
Alright, as long as it doesn't turn out like our last beet harvest.
It's going to be exactly like our last beet harvest. Or you mean for Onganantal? No, this is gonna be exactly like that. It's gonna take forever because we don't have a beet harvester. We're gonna do beets without a beet harvester. Parsifal says -7 degrees Celsius there. Parsifal, you're colder than we are. We're going to do a beet harvest without a beet harvester. We do have a beet harvester, and as in it will pull the beets out of the ground, but that's all it's going to do is we're going to have beets laying around all over the ground. We're going to use front end loaders to pick them up. So that'll be fun. I can show you guys. Just let me set this up so we don't forget to do this. We'll just leave these tractors out in the field, set them up for things that we need to do.
Define fun.
It'll be fun. Well, you know what? If you guys think me putting me in this dumb hat is fun, harvesting beets will be just as fun. Oh, Percival, you got a wind. Yeah, we don't have wind. It's dead quiet here. Maybe the slightest little breeze. Set up as we're gonna get. Let's set up a next tractor. Set this up. We need to do a lot of lime spreading. Parsifal, so good day to stay in and watch farmers playing. Yeah, if it's that cold outside, maybe just stay inside. You gotta get your oil change done on your pickup. I usually do oil change myself on nice days, Michael, but on cold days, I'll pay someone to do an oil change. Now, since we have to line both fields, it'd be better off just to start from the top and go down. Hey, Johan! This tractor out of the way, and then we'll jump in the next tractor, get that one set up, and then I think I've got a tractor for all the jobs that we need to start doing. Then we'll jump back in that John Deere and start harvesting some beets.
Take your time. This is gonna take a minute with just me on the soybeans.
Duke says he's gonna be a while before he can join, but he did come say hi. Yeah, oil changes are pretty cheap when you do them yourself. Pretty darn expensive when you get somebody else to do it for you.
Oil changes on the big truck are expensive either way.
Big rig, yeah. Yeah. This is fair.
I'm not sure about your truck, but I know my truck holds 11 gallons.
I don't actually know how much it does because it's not technically my truck. But, yeah.
Which motor you got?
I've got a Cummins X15. Those are they X15s? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's 11 and a half gallons.
All right. Load the cutter. That's a lot of hearts floating up.
All the hearts are for you. Ain't nobody wants to hurt me.
I'll give you a heart.
Oh, don't do that. You'll spoil my image.
I'll do one round with this grass cutting and then we'll get to beet cutting. Seems like I'm postponing the beet cutting as long as I can. Those hearts just keep coming. Now, if someone would get me out of this hat, maybe I'd get even more hearts. Oh, I hate this tractor the way it shifts, but that's okay. comes to grass cutting, this tractor seems to handle this cutter the best. I'm not sure how that old farmall would do. Well, old farmall might do okay with this too. Yeah, Michael's your 4cc engine, 4-cylinder engine. Oh, Percival, thank you. Who won the membership? NachoCast. What? What does that mean? Texas Girl has just received. Percival and Nina both back to back. Does that mean I have to spin the wheel twice? Percival, your hat's been stolen. Let's see what hat Percival would have gotten. You've been robbed, Percival. Well, Percival, you would have gotten the Mickey Mouse ears. No, maybe. Yep, Mickey Mouse ears. So here you go. Here's your Mickey Mouse ears. Okay, it got stolen from you. You only get to wear it while we spin the wheel. Oh, I'm not even showing you the wheel. Darn it. I'm sorry, guys. Mickey Mouse ears again? No, stop. Just stop. We'll just spin again. Okay. Like we don't need to go back to the sun hats. We'll just spin again. Okay. No, not that either. Keep going. Oh no. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Thank you, Percival, for saving me. And Nina, thanks for unsaving me.
Hey Juan, your soybean yield is looking good over here.
Soybean yield is looking good. Well, at least this hat's better than the sun hat. So, Nina, thank you. This is better than the sun hat. I appreciate this much better than the sun hat. I should not be complaining. This is by far better than the sun hat. Yeah, Percival, this is definitely better. It's heavy and obnoxious to wear, but the sun hat is more obnoxious to wear. Percival goes, thanks, Nina. One big round on this field. Yeah, thanks, Nina. Thanks, Percival, for saving me from the sun hat. That is three spins in so far. Gotta keep track of that. That's 45 more, then I have to buy another hat. Yeah, James, this works fine. James, this works fine. There's no need to change this because it could be much worse. It could be better, but it could be much worse. So I think we'll just be happy here. Of course, as a firefighter, the beard is very illegal. You can't wear a beard as a firefighter. You'll never see a firefighter with a beard. Just not a thing. There's a reason why they got mustaches. Never a beard. Hey Juan, how's it going? Oh, I have to lower the header. Juan says, long time no talk. I've been here the whole time. I've been here the whole time. You was busy. Yeah, that's fair. You know what? I know what that feels like. I know exactly what that feels like. Any plans for 2026? Yeah, keep working on getting that RV ready, and the goal is to get set up. Get the RV set up, start getting set up for full-time YouTube RVing, or at least part-time YouTube RVing. The long run is full-time. No, not camp trip. I mean YouTube RVer, like full-time RVer. And then really show the roads of British Columbia and Canada. Like in my main channel, the trucking channel, I show you guys the highways of British Columbia and Alberta, but to really see the back roads, because I found the videos on the trucking channel that do the best are when we're on a back road. So if I could do that in the RV and always be on a back road, we might be able to go full time and just show you guys the country. Michael says tomorrow high is 30 degrees Celsius as a low. Michael, tomorrow's high is -5, at least yesterday. I haven't checked today. Tomorrow's high is -5 degrees Celsius. So your cold front has nothing on our cold front, Michael. Okay. Michael says BRB. Oh, why does it cut out?
I'll be back.
I don't understand why it cuts me out when I'm hitting the sound clips. Historian is here. You have to go work today? So that's going to be fun. Work is often fun. I find work can be fun. If work is fun more days than not, it's a good job. If it's always miserable, keep looking for another job. It's funny. My job is mostly good, and I'm still looking for another job. We all have dreams. Dreams of that perfect job. I don't think a perfect job exists, but you can get pretty close. What do you do for work? Well, my main YouTube channel, I do vlogs on it, work on a regular basis, like 3 vlogs a week on the main channel. I'll show you guys highways of British Columbia and some Alberta. I would share a link for you, Juan, but it doesn't work on vertical. If you click the little, nope, over there. Click the 3 little dots up there in the description, and in the description there'll be a channel called Juan Rempel. Click on that, and that'll bring you to my main channel. This is our like secondary channel. Would Nina goes, would you be able to play Farming Simulator when you go? Yes, we would. We would play a lot more Farming Simulator in the RV. At least a lot more live streams, a lot more gaming. Because we would have Starlink. We already own Starlink. We have Starlink set up on top of the RV. So it might take a bit to figure that all out, but Starlink on the RV, live streaming farming on a regular basis, more regular than right now. We would be doing some kind of video game, basically from Thursday till Tuesday. Wednesday would be our only off day. We would do a lot more gaming. JRA Games, welcome. Enjoyed your stream yesterday. Although the not realism hurts me, but other than that, it was an enjoyable stream. I couldn't redirect your way. I wanted to redirect my people your way. Sounds good, Juan. Have a good night. Alright, let's just leave that part there. We'll remember to finish that in the future. Let's grab... Hang on. Oh, I guess maybe. I don't know if they... Let's see if the farm all can handle this. Do we have any tractors here? It's not time, sure noob, it's money. Well, I guess it is time. It's how much we need more time to work on the RV. We're hoping this summer. Not guaranteed, but we're hoping this summer. I may have to sacrifice some farming sim live streams to work on the RV. Oh yeah, it seems to be able to handle this, no problem. All right. Let's head for that beet field. Beet harvester. Turn that on. All right. So we're hoping in like half a year from now we'll be in the RV, but yeah, there's so many variables. Money and time to work on the RV, and temperature. It's been so darn cold and miserable. I was hoping to work on it this week, but just too cold and miserable out there. I mean, James and I did a little bit of work on it. More like James did a little bit of work on it. I hung out.
What on earth is that contraption?
That is our beet harvester. This is our beet harvester. All it does is pull the beets out of the ground, and then we have to pick them up with front end loaders.
It looks like a hay rake built by somebody that doesn't have any idea what a hay rake does.
Because you got this blade up front here. There's two of them. You got a cutter to cut the top of the beets off in the front, and then these blades that spin that pull beets up out of the ground, and then you got a scoop that pull the beets out, and then you got like a windrow, a rake that rakes those beets into. Yeah, it's complicated. Remember, we have to turn unload here on.
Alright, as soon as I finish up with soybeans, I'll grab the Oliver and be over.
All right. Let the beet cutting start. At least we don't have trailers now. This time we'll have... Oh, we could use the tandem truck too. We wouldn't even need the big rigs for this. The tandem truck does not work for our combines because our pipe on the combines are too low. With front end buckets, it might work better with a semi-truck.
Oh, where are we selling the soybeans at?
Not selling them. They're going to... there's a soybean production. Where is that? How can I see productions? What's it called? It's one of the more recent ones that we bought. A soybean factory makes soybean patties. So that's on, that should be right beside the field you are, on that side of the creek down by the productions. Should be on your side of the creek, should be a soybean factory. Yeah, sure, Noob. If it was nice and warm out today, I would probably be working on the RV today instead of sitting here playing video games. But sitting here playing video games is part of what we want to do in the RV, so there's no harm in doing this either to get some more subscribers. We'll slowly work on many different fronts to try to get to a world where we can go full time. Okay. Making some good progress here. Hello, Mr. Bias? Mr. Bias are sick? I'm trying to figure out what your name means. Mr. Bias are sick. I think your English has failed with that name.
Me fail English?
I gotta give it to Duke. This is a nice tractor. This is a nice tractor. Does a good job on a lot of the smaller implements on the farm. All right, once around the beet field. I'm beating around the bush. What do we got here?
That joke.
Got 9 people watching. You hold that joke in. Don't let that joke escape. Just hold it in.
Sorry, Juan, but yeah, I'm a smart ass. I'm a truck driver. What do you expect?
I expect better. Are my expectations too high?
No, your expectations aren't too high, but the pay scale is.
Jolie, hello. You get paid by the hour or by the mile?
By the load.
By the load, okay. Which is kind of like by the mile, because loads pay out more the further away they are. Yeah, truckers can get paid a couple of different ways. You can get paid by the mile, you can get paid by the load, you can get paid by the hour, you can get paid percentage of what the boss is making.
Well, the other one you're missing is because I haul scrap, we can also get paid by the ton.
Get paid by the ton as well. I get paid by the mile, and then anytime I'm sitting at the customer for more than an hour, customer or chipper or receiver, if I'm waiting for more than an hour, I get paid by the hour.
Oh, you get that hourly detention.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, basically a customer has an hour to get me loaded or unloaded. Anything longer than that, boss starts charging them. So when somebody comes and goes, sorry, it's going to be a little while, I just remind them, no worries, you're paying me by the hour. And sometimes that speeds them up. You're like, oh shoot, we're going to get charged.
We have the detention option, but it's normally we have to be delayed by an hour on site, and
Yeah.
it has to be documented.
Yeah, same with us. An hour. After an hour, I get paid by. Yep. So I put it on my bill of lading, what time I arrived and what time I leave, and they have to sign the bill of lading, and so it's on record.
Now, there was one place that the dash cam saved me on this. I tried checking in for 2 hours. I was on site for 2 hours, and they were saying they weren't going to pay the detention because I wasn't checked in yet.
It's like, because you guys wouldn't let me check in.
Yep, but it was all on my dash cam, so that covered my backside.
I even get paid if I break down. Not a lot of money if I get broke down. I make about half the money on a day where I just sat down waiting for repair, but at least there's some money still coming in. If the truck's in the shop for a full day, I still got half a day of pay. And since we drive over the mountains in the winter all the time, I have to chain up all the time. I haven't chained up this season yet, but I get paid $20 every time I have to chain up. I get paid $100 every time I have to tarp a load. Sometimes I wonder if the $100 is worth it, because it takes about an hour and a half to tarp a load nice and properly, and then another hour to untarp it. So that's 2.5 hours of work, $100, and it's really hard on the fingers. All those bungees are not easy on the fingers.
No, they aren't. But if they're easy on the fingers, it means your chains ain't tight enough.
But at least I'm not a logging truck driver. Those guys chain up 3 times on one trip. Sometimes I do 6 trips in a day.
I've hauled logs before, but that was rural East Coast.
Yeah, logging in the British Columbia mountains, that takes a special kind of crazy to be trucking on those roads. Got a buddy that sends me videos of his routes, and it's like, yep, you're a special kind of crazy. Keep missing a row. Today's live stream is going to be quite a bit shorter. Hang on. Jess, I got to talk to you off camera for a second.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay, we'll do that today. Yep, we'll do that today. That's a good today job. Okay.
You good, man?
Getting what? What? Yeah, go.
Huh?
What? Go ahead. Yes. Yeah, we'll talk to the boss and see what my next run is. You can text him right now if you want. And you might not even need to text them. It might be in my email already. Let's go. Still headed for. Just ask. Still headed to. Yeah. Just ask. Still heading to Merritt for Monday morning? Question mark. Or do I get a second week off? That'd be awesome if I got a second week off. It's not going to happen, but it would be awesome. We can all dream. I said text them. Yeah, still want me to be in Merritt Monday morning. Yep. And then ask him if I get a second week off. I remember he said it was going to be a busy week. Not sure what the runs will look like. I don't think I'll be home for New Year's, but we'll see. And I'm totally fine with that. Jess will be doing streams during the week, though. Any farming sim during the week? At least one? You guys have been playing some other games. Oh, maybe I didn't get an email because that's on. Okay. Thanks. See, I can get just a text for me. While farming. Like when Jess comes with me in the big rig, it's just so handy. It's like, hey, Jess, you go text people. I don't even have to pull over. I don't have to make phone calls. I go, Jess, take care of this. It's good to have a secretary riding with me in the passenger seat. And she only comes with me every once in a while, every 2 or 3 weeks. Reaper, welcome. So what do you think of that that YouTuber that does the mirror thing? Something you're interested in, or eh? I think it's super unique, but
My wife won't ride in the truck with me. She's intimidated by the truck.
I think it's interesting. Yeah, me too. I think it's super interesting. Sorry, Jess, what? Oh, yeah. We have a friend that their significant other won't go with because she can't deal with all the porta potties and the pit toilets. In Canada, we don't have rest areas like the U.S. does. So we ended up using porta potties at customers or pit toilets out on the road. Often the rest areas, the pit toilet rest areas that we get in the summer are closed in the winter. And there are some that we know to just never stop at because they're just too disgusting. Hard, nope, we're not doing that.
Nothing's quite as disheartening as a porta potty in either January or February.
And then Jess goes, in end of January, you pull over into a pit toilet rest area, and they have metal seats on them, not non-heated rest areas with metal seats on them. It's like if you sit down on that, it'd be like a tongue to a flagpole. If you can't pee in a bucket, you're not made for RV or van life. Coloring with Ivy. Yep. Amen. Yep. We literally have a backup in the big rig toolbox of a big pail with a toilet seat that goes on top of that pail. Kitty litter and big bags. It's like we always have a pooper with us, even when we're in the middle of nowhere, 3 hours down a logging road. Ivy goes, a pit toilet's a luxury. Unless it has metal seats and it's minus 20 outside. Then the pit toilet is questionable. We should just buy a plastic toilet seat from a hardware store and just have it in the truck and bring it into the pit toilet and just put it on top. It would totally be doable.
If you do that, you're going to want to screw some clamps onto the bottom so it doesn't slide off the metal seat.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. Last thing you want to do is sit down and then go for a ride.
I was going to say, that kind of redefines going for a sleigh ride. Yeah, pre-COVID, most customers had washrooms we could use inside. And then post-COVID, they just installed a bunch of porta potties at chippers and receivers, and a lot of them just kept that after. It's like, come on, let us go inside and use a washroom like a civilized person. Civilized person? Have you met me?
Unfortunately. 5-gallon bucket with a lid. Yep. Kitty litter. Yep. Or pine shavings. I hadn't thought of pine shavings. Toilet anywhere. Yep, exactly, Ivy. Exactly.
Cedar shavings for the smell.
Wait, you get showers? Yeah, showers are definitely a luxury. Who gets showers? Guys, I truck in British Columbia. There are weeks I do not drive by a single truck stop that has a shower. There are full weeks where my showers are baby wipes. That's it. I didn't see Reaper said nice hat. There are weeks that I do not get a shower all week long. And finding running water just to wash my hands. That's nice. Hey, Brad. When you get a customer with indoor washroom and I can wash my hands, it's like I haven't washed my hands in 2 days under an actual faucet. And Ivy says that's normal when you do the van life thing. Yep. I don't think people understand. It's like, I think van life and long haul truckers have a lot in common. And even in America, you guys have all these heated washrooms and washrooms with water flow. We don't get that in Canada. There's a few here and there, but there's not a lot. Canadian truckers definitely are roughing it compared to the American truckers. Baby wipe.
This isn't a jab at you, but that's one of the reasons I'm down here and not up there.
Yep. I kind of miss running in the U.S. for that reason. When you're running the interstate system, you know, every 20 minutes you got a nice washroom with heat or with running water. I mean, they're not fabulous washrooms, but they're 5-star compared to what I get. Yeah, no, that's exactly Ivy. If you're mobile living, daily showers just won't happen. Yeah, interstates have the rest areas every 20 minutes. Yes, that's what I meant. But side roads, some smaller side roads have a rest area here and there, but not a lot. And our RV life, when we do full-time RV, it's going to be pretty rare that we're on a main highway. Sorry? I gotta find more spots to boondock. I feel comfortable boondocking all the way across British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and Northern Ontario, but after that, I don't know. Southern Ontario probably be very hard to boondock. Quebec probably very hard to boondock. Maybe Northern Quebec would be fine. And then the eastern provinces, they're pretty full of people. Newfoundland probably could find some places to boondock. Like we did a trip across Canada with our pickup and just slept in the under the canopy in the back. Not even the camper, just the canopy. And we found a lot of places to boondock. Many places in town have a free water spigot. That's nice. where you are at, you can only find water at state parks or reservoirs. Because we have like, we always buy the water on the weekends at water refill stations and then bring enough water for, usually for 2 weeks. Enough water in the big rig for 2 weeks. Because it's, what is boom? Not boom. Boon. B-O-O-N. Boondocking. Basically, it means you're living out in the wild, parking in the middle of nowhere in the forests or out in the country, or at a Walmart. Basically, living out at a Walmart parking lots and living out of parking lots and on streets and out in the middle of nowhere. Places you can park a van or an RV for free. Oh, that was me. That was me. Merit on Monday, probably reload in Coots, and then go home till the 5th. So I might get the week off. Ish. So, okay. I might get the week off. Nice.
Sweet.
I mean, I'll get at least a Monday morning. I'll go to Merritt, get a load. So I won't get the full week off. So Monday morning, I'm going to get a load in Merritt, deliver that to Grand Forks, British Columbia. And then on Tuesday morning, reload in the Kootenays, drive back home, and then probably not deliver that load until the Monday after. So I might get one delivery in. 2 pickups, 1 delivery. Which means more live streaming and more ice skating. Cool. We'll see.
Nice, dude. Enjoy it.
He goes, unless loads drop in after New Year's, you never know if there's going to be loads dropping in. But I told the boss, I'm like, I know there are guys that work for our company that are living from payday to payday and desperately need these runs. I told him, give these runs to those guys. I will take the whole month off and be fine. It's like, I'll be fine. I mean, money is good, but I'm wearing these silly hats, and because of these silly hats, I'm okay taking, I can't make a living off of YouTube, but it's enough to subsidize taking off a few weeks here and there where other guys can't afford it and I can. So let's support the guys that have kids. I'd rather feed those kids than me make more money. I literally told the boss, if it takes an extra year for me to get my RV ready because I have all that extra time off, I'm fine with that. I'd rather have kids not go hungry. And I'm old enough, I'll rather take some time off. Yes, so these silly hats are feeding other people's kids. Other people get to do the runs that I would get. I know there's some guys on our company that have fairly big families and live payday to payday. It's like, you know what? I would rather support those guys. And they don't need to know that I'm supporting them. They don't need to know I'm doing them favors.
Quick question for you.
Answer.
You want me to do the repair and cleaning of the combines before or after the beet harvest?
You can do it before. You can bring it all back and repair. Are you done that field already?
Yeah, I just finished.
Okay, so I guess that extra combine, we brought it there for no reason, but that's okay.
It's alright, it needs washed anyways.
Yeah,
Duke.
no, go ahead, because I'm just done harvesting the beets. They're all pulled out of the ground now, so I'm coming back to help. I'll help clean stuff up, and then we'll bring one of the trucks to the beet field, and then we'll take all of our 88s and then scoop it up 2 tractors at once. So that won't be too bad having 2 tractors doing it.
Copy that.
And we've got, yeah, we got 3 spins in. If we get 2 more spins, that means next time I live stream, we're gonna be that much closer to buying me another silly hat.
Hey, do we have a weed?
We do not have a weeder. We have a herbicide sprayer, 2 herbicide sprayers. One of the sprayers is parked out in a field already. I started spraying herbicide over that field with all the weeds. There's 2 fields of weeds. But I have not found a single weeder mod for pre-1959. You know they exist. In fact,
There is one for the in-game mod hub.
Not pre-1959. I have a literal weeder parked there, like a hoe, or a what do you can't think, a harrow. I got a harrow parked over there, but it won't actually weed. It counts like almost like a cultivator. When I bought it, I was hoping it would do weeding, but it does not. Because back in 1959, farmers would have more likely weeded than spraying herbicide.
I got the glitch. It won't let me fuel or repair.
Okay. Just keep bringing other equipment and I will take care of it. I will repair and park the equipment and you keep bringing it. Oh, what a repair. I jumped into it instead of trying to repair. We have way too much money again. It's good to have too much money. Because soon there will be tractors that cost over $1 million. And then we'll be desperately trying to make more money, making loans. I can see that happening in the future. We'll be out there plowing for bigger fields, scratching for every penny we can get. Go park this. I noticed you guys never use the Deere's combines. They're essentially the same. the International Harvester and the John Deere's are essentially the same combine as far as specs go. The John Deere's have 100 liters more. Oh yeah, I was going to install that mod for to change it over to bushels instead of liters. I just forgot. They have the same width headers. They drive the same speed. They have the storage up almost exactly the same. Nope, good timing. There comes the other combine. Long hauler is playing with a controller or, oh boy, this is scary. With a controller or keyboard. Keyboard, mouse, or controller. I can see by the wheel movements of the combine. That he's not on a steering wheel.
Controller mostly.
It's funny when you watch other people, you can just, you know, people always ask, what are you playing with? It's like, you can tell. You can, if you watch the steering wheels, you can usually differentiate between keyboard and controller as well, depending on the play style. Keyboard is very, very jittery with the steering. Controller's a little smoother. Steering wheel is way smoother. And you play the game completely differently.
I was gonna get a wheel. Sorry, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead. You were going to get a wheel?
But other priorities took priority.
Yeah, you know what? A wheel is one of those nice to have. But when your budget, the controller is just so much more economical. You get more out of a controller than a steering wheel, and space. The steering wheel takes up so much space. All right. I want to go. No, that's not where I want to be. That was where I wanted to be. All right. I want to reduce the amount of money we have. There we go. Hey, we lost a lot of money. We're not millionaires anymore. I mean, the land that we owned. All right. Oliver 88s. Where are the Oliver 88s parked? Oh yeah, one's down this way.
One's by the sheep and the other's by the silage.
Right. I'm going for the one by the sheep. And I need find the other bucket. The one by the silage already has the bucket. You just got to dump it back into the silage. Oh, I should help clean up those trucks. Where is the other bucket? Obviously, the best option would be to spend $20,000 on a full sim setup. Yeah. You have to be rich to be spending thousands of dollars on equipment. So where are the trucks?
I've got one truck down there, and the other Kenworth is up by the soybean factory.
Okay. I think we only need the one truck, so I'll bring the other Kenworth back home.
I left the Kenworth there just in case.
What was that red cassette? What was that red tractor with the crawler tracks? That was a Massey Ferguson 35 plus 35X. I'll show it to you. I actually have a couple of those Massey Fergusons. Whoa, slow down. Whew. All right. We're good. Red tractor with the tracks. Where did we see that? I know we have it. I just don't know where it's parked. Obviously.
In the horse barn.
In the horse barn? Well, I need to see if the front end loader is. There we go. Massey Ferguson 35X. It's a pretty unique tractor. Okay, let's, before driving all over the place, let's see. Is the front end loader over here, or the front end scoop over here? Oh yeah, right there it is. Okay. Okay. Let's find that Oliver 88 again. How does it turn? It would turn with the left and right brakes on that. You wouldn't use the steering wheel at all. The steering wheel is useless on that tractor. You would just use the left and right braking on that tractor. Yeah, I think that's the only way you would turn that thing is by braking. I don't know if they would have installed brakes to the front axles as well. Probably, right? I haven't seen it in FS25 cassette. I haven't. But definitely available for 22. That's why we still play 22 so much, because it has mods we can't get in 25. Now, did the farmer who built that tractor like that with a homemade crawler tracks on there, did he build brakes into the steering wheel? You could. Theoretically, you could have brakes on the steering wheel that you're pushing down on a brake left and right as you turn the wheel. So theoretically, you could still make the steering work. some linkages. Just your soybean factory is now full of soybean. Sunflowers are making a lot of oil too. Yep. And now beets are going to be making a lot of sugar. You're a train. Train. All right. Now to scoop up. Now we can never fill these scoops up to 100%. For some reason, at like 90 some percent, I'm like, okay, good enough. But it makes pretty quick work with these buckets. Picking up all the beets. I didn't put rear weight on this. We'll see if I regret that or not. We shall see here very quickly. All right, get my joystick back in. There's somebody's put a flower crown over my joystick. All right. Come on, give me steering. I need to be able to steer, you Goomba. Stefan Gaming. You got a new wheel? Nope. Nope, no new wheel. Had this wheel for some time. Whoa! Answer is yes. I regret not getting a weight on the back. Let's go get a weight for the back. This is not going to work. This is not... Hey, don't hit the bees. That's... No, I've had this Thrustmaster wheel for quite some time. All right, let's go put a weight on the back. I mean, we could do it, but it's right on the edge of out of control. Gotta be super gentle. And then as far as the joystick, my joystick is like 20 years old and still works fabulous most of the days. Doesn't have as many buttons on it as I would like, but the actual force feedback on it is just fabulous. It's got this heavy duty spring with two little motors, and those little electric motors, they built those stronger back in the day. So Ivy says a commercial will play on YouTube and then the chat won't come back after. It just puts a ad in there, right? Yeah. I found refreshing. I just hit refresh. But yes, I've had that problem. Maybe I should have left the Kenworth. Well, I mean, the sugar mill is literally across the field. We're just going to drive across the field to get to the sugar mill. It's not like it's a long distance. Come on. Although you did park the truck, why long hauler is going the longest possible way to pick up every single bucket.
Yeah, I had to give you some sort of advantage so you could keep.
Is that what it is? You know, you could pick up beats on the same end I am. I'm sure we're capable of not crashing into each other. I hate how finicky this is, like where it's picking up beats and where it's not. Like, come on. My weather station says it's raining out today. Sunny with no clouds. Michael, you got a messed up weather station. Get your money back. Woo! Green wrench in the house. Your favorite job to do is... No, we're not collecting rocks. We're collecting sugar beets.
After the stream, I'll look up that weeder I found.
Yeah.
It's small, but I did a through the years playthrough and it was available from day one.
Okay. Looks like rocks to you. Oh, they're squishy rocks then. I mean, beets are pretty hard, but... Trailer's got to be close to full. I'm getting a lot of beats off of this. I'm just like, maybe we'll get a trailer or two. Did a package get delivered? Oh. Oh, trailer's full. I'll go dump it. My hat's supposed to arrive today? We'll see. If I start with a straw hat tomorrow, you know it actually showed up. You can just bring that whole bucket over here to this and dump to the sugar mill as well. I don't remember where I drop. Where do you drop the sugar? Where is the sugar? Is this the sugar? Oh, sugar mill's right there. Okay. Second building in. Big white building, second building. You guys bought you guys bought me a straw hat, so big straw hat. Hopefully it fits. I couldn't see any sizing guides. So we'll see if I can wear that straw hat or not comfortably. If I can wear it uncomfortably, then just make it fit. Yeah, it's fair. It's straw, right? You can just make it fit. Get one bucket in. These fields are harvested, so it's okay to drive on them. I'm gonna park the truck more in the center. We're gonna get a couple of trucks out of this. Rain wrenches, saw hat, it's all I needed. Straw hat. It's a straw hat. That's all you needed. Yeah, it's an ugly straw hat too, with strands sticking out everywhere. We'll see. No. Did it actually land inside? I think it did. I think we're okay. Or is there stuff on the ground? There's beets on the ground. Darn it. We're not okay. I just dumped beets on the ground. Yeah. Get me on WASDA. Get me on WASDA. Fingers are in the wrong place. Unbelievable. You mean authentic and not ugly? They're cheap, so I don't know how authentic those straw hats are gonna be. They're cheap. Although some hats on that wish list were like $400. I'm like, yeah, if we pick that hat, we're gonna have to save up a lot more money than just 50 spins. I don't know, a straw hat should be pretty cheap, right? Even the good straw hat should be pretty cheap. See. I'm really struggling to pick these beets up. It's a difficult job. Can't wait till we have an actual beet harvester. I wouldn't even do these beets if it wasn't for we need sugar. And I'm not doing sugar cane. Not that we would have a harvester for it. Maybe there is one for it, but... Seems like at 85% the bucket's full. have a flat tire on the back? On the back of the truck? Or the tractor? Flat tires aren't too big of a deal. If you got duals, flat tires aren't that big of a deal. Are you not using axle lock remover from the front axles? I'm not sure what you mean by axle lock remover for the front axle. No, you're thinking trailers, right? And like, I know there's...
No, there's a mod, how your front axle will pivot back and forth.
Okay.
Without the mod, your axle doesn't pivot with a front end loader. This removes that lock.
Oh.
I need a little nudge.
You need a little nudge. Oh yeah, you definitely need a little nudge. You don't want to tip that over and lose the beats. No, he didn't say he needs a little fudge. He needs a little nudge. No, not fudge. Okay, so front axle. So what is that advantageous to picking up stuff if you have that mod? Like, what is that mod actually?
Makes you far more unstable.
Makes it more unstable. Okay. Just like real life. If you're up high, it would be more unstable. I mean, I think you're unstable enough as it is. Looking at how you're parked there. So it's more realistic. Okay, cool. Well, thought we were doing good. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
Keep the shiny side up, eh? I'm now in the recovery business. Michael says 4 days until the new year. Yes, Michael. I think most people have calendars. Hey, Long Hauler, how would you handle Michael if he ever joined your stream? Would that?
Do you want my honest answer?
Would you guys clash a lot? Or would you just have banned him and there would be no clashing? Yes, let's have your honest answer. Michael can take the honest answer.
Most likely the second one.
Would have just banned him and then there would be no clashing. You know why I put up with Michael? Honest answer. I'm going to tell you why I put up with Michael. Complete honest answer. He's been here supporting us since like many years, and there have been many streams where he was literally the only person that would keep the chat alive, somebody to talk to, even if it was some days very painful. He would be the only guy here keeping us alive. So because of that, I have a tolerance. But some days it's just...
Oh, bless your little heart.
some days it can be challenging.
That's why I was hesitant to answer. I don't have that tolerance with him.
People say I'm a very patient man. Some days I am more patient than others. I think
You're
Michael.
more patient with him than you are with four-wheeler.
Who's four-wheeler? Michael is usually pretty smart. If I do a Friday night stream, Michael knows to back off. Because Friday night stream, anybody could get banned. I don't do those streams very often. Cossette says, so moderate tolerance to him at least. A moderate tolerance. Green Wrench says, you might get banned for drifting in the field. I have a rule, you don't drive through a field. But this field has been harvested. It's you don't drive across top of crop. But a farmer would have no problem driving across a field like this to get from one end to the other. Like, we did it all the time when we were potato harvesting. We would drive across the field like this all the time. So as long as there's no crop you're running over, running across a field is a non-issue. If you're running over crop, Duke, that's problematic. Michael says, long hauler never gave you a chance. Michael, you just annoyed him from day one. Woo. Poor Michael. Poor Michael. So drive on crops equal ban? Not just like, you better be a jackwagon too. I'm not going to just ban you for driving across the crop, because that would be hypocritical of me, because I catch Duke do it more often than not. But I would prefer you not driving across the crop. I like to play realistically. Like, I know that's boring for a lot of people. I know that's very boring for a lot of people. They want the fake headers that make plowing a field take 2 passes. Like, I can't do it. It's not farming arcade, it's farming simulator. Although, honestly, there's not much simulation going on in this game. It is very arcadey, isn't it? The game itself is more farming arcade than farming sim.
I only want that with root crops.
James goes, should I join and try to do every single bannable offense? But do it sneaky like? Well, as long as you're live streaming it and trying to make money off of it, people have to donate for you to do bannable offense. Basically, I'll go on Juan's server and do bannable offenses and try not to get caught. It'd be funny, but no! I'll ban you. Jess says she's the troublemaker. She should be doing that. Yep. tablet just disappeared. Cassette says, I also play realistically, but sometimes I push it too close to realism and get burned out when you were doing all the forestry. Yeah, when you were not having any fun at all. Like, I'm using super strength to move bales around because the in-game way of moving bales is kind of silly. Do I use forklifts to move pallets around? Usually super strength. Do I own the forklift so we could use the forklift? Sure. But the forklifts are such a hassle to use. I'll just super strength it. If someone wants me to have a forklift idling on the side and using fuel while I do the super strength, sure, I can do that. I guess we all have a line between what's too unrealistic. Where the line between realism and fun, that line is different for everyone. Man, we're getting a lot more sugar beets off of this field than I thought we would. Oh boy. At one point you tried to move bales the same way your dad did. Logging trailer with a crane. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. I like realism to the point where the game gets too finicky, right? It's like, okay, you know what? In real life, this would be easier than in game. Ghost Tech Gaming, how's it going? Hey James, since you're here, when is your next live stream? If I have New Year's off, maybe we could do SnowRunner together? I don't know if you have any plans on New Year's, other than sleeping in a bit. Maybe New Year's afternoon. We'll see how my schedule works out, but if all of a sudden I end up having that time off, like it looks like I might. Oh, it's full. It's full. Tell Jess that I sent you all something in Discord. Ghost Tech, what did you send us in Discord? Did you send me something in Discord? You need to hunt down a webcam. Well, just because people have paid for it doesn't mean you need it instantly. You can probably do a live stream without a webcam. Just go on Amazon and order it. Get something decent, order it on Amazon or some other website, and don't buy it in real life. And then you can just tell people that it's been ordered. And you can wait a week or two.
I'm here listening, Juan.
What? That's not cheating. It's perfectly acceptable. I mean, so what if somebody paid you a lot of money for the webcam? You can postpone it a little bit. You sent something to Jess. It's for Jess, but okay. It's really for Jess. If you don't mind, Juan, could you show me the logging trailers you have available? What do we have available? I know we have a trailer. We use the Oliver 88s to do logging. We use the bag lifters to pick up logs instead of the logging hooks. But yeah, I can see what trailer we have. No crane. Nope. No crane on our logging trailer. We use the Oliver 88s to pick them up. Let's take a quick peek here. Logging trailers.
Is that trailer full?
No, just barely emptied it. Low bed trailers. Oh, forestry. None. None available. I think. I don't know where I found the logging trailer. There might be. Not seeing it. I'll just show you what we have. I don't know where I found it in there, but. Duke is back from chopping. Eating lunch then? Eating lunch now. We have two trailers here. It's really the same trailer, just different colors, but oh yeah, I could go look at the modded list. Yep. But that's the logging trailers we use, and then the Oliver 88s to put them in there. But we haven't done any logging for quite some time until we start creating new fields again. Where's my Oliver? Give me my Oliver. There's so many tractors. Hey, does this, while we're here, we should make sure we fill water here. Job done. Hey, there we go. I don't know. What do you think, long hauler? Doing beats this way or the way we did in Gnantal? Which is more painful?
About the same.
Interesting. You did the speed. You did the push to talk, and once you hung up, we got crazy static.
That's weird.
So sometimes when you let go of the button, it's glitching out and causing the static. So now that you're the only one here, we know it's your fault, but we don't know why. But so, okay, so every now and then, the push to talk, when you let go of the button, it gives us static. Okay, well now I know what to do. I'm like, I'll just go long hauler, static, and then you can just tap the button. Your side looks much more organized than my side. Your brother's... my brother's friends come tonight. Your brother's baseball team is coming over. I think it was a baseball team. Yeah, we'd have private channels on Discord for voice chat. I honestly haven't set any of them up. Jess just does that Discord stuff because I just don't care. That's the problem. I just don't care. Baseball team from back in the day. Okay. So former teammates doing a little teammate reunion Christmas New Year's party thing. Sounds like fun. Hey, that almost looked like professional the way I'm filling up the scoop this time. If I only could do that every time. Deoxit? What is Duke talking about? Put some deoxit on the mic and that should fix it? Duke, I don't get it. Is that some kind of ID10T joke, or are you legitimately trying to help? Oop, I picked it up and then dumped it. Wait, your brother was on a professional team? Your brother got paid to play baseball? Like college level? Yep, we can use push to talk on Discord. Yep. James uses Discord when he live streams. If I join him on SnowRunner, I'm usually on Discord. Michael, I thought it was professional. They didn't get paid to play. Well, then it's not professional. Professional means you get paid. Professional means it's a job. What? It's full of that fills up fast. Fills up so fast. All right, trailer's full. Let's get another one. We're getting close to being done. So he was playing at city level baseball. So up in the higher leagues. Oh, Cosette says I'm not playing very realistically because leaving the front end loader up in the air like that is bad for the hydraulics when the load is fully loaded. So, hey Duke, I found someone that I'm not playing realistically enough for. Okay, so Duke says, no, it's kind of like WD-40. It's electronic contact cleaner for a microphone. Use deoxit. So, never heard of
Duke,
deoxit.
it's a Bluetooth headset. How?
Duke's been called out. It's got to be a software glitch. I think it's software glitch when you it doesn't disconnect quite properly. Finishing dessert. Booting and warming up the gaming PC. You have to warm up the gaming PC first. Oh boy. I don't know what kind of machine Duke is playing on. Duke, does your machine take up a whole room?
Must have glow plug.
Yeah. Get those glow plugs going, Duke. Alright, let's lower these hydraulics before we do any permanent damage to them. Because I just slammed the trailer. Our room here where we have our computers here, we literally turn the baseboard heaters down. In the morning when we go into this room is cold. We have the heat set pretty low in this room because when you have 2 gaming computers and a laptop running in here, that's plenty enough heat. This room gets plenty warm. Hey, I picked the right one. Horizontal. I mean, the thumbnail itself gives you a bit of a hint of which one you should pick. Nacho is in the house. Let's listen to some more Nacho hits. Do we have any moderators in there? I need a chair coloring with Ivy, Duke, and Nacho. Links. There's a link to Nacho's channel down in the description. The thumbnail is not enough of a hint to see which one's vertical and which one's horizontal. The one that's got the vertical black strip information on the side isn't enough of a hint. Ooh, a little smooch. Hey, honey.
You keep that up, Jess will be jealous.
Ever tell the story that I played a gay person for a while at work? When needed, I can get into character. I was a receiver at Walmart. This is many years ago. Receiver at Walmart, and my coworker was a very short, petite, pretty good-looking MILF, and one of the regular truck drivers that would deliver would just hit on her so much, and she just didn't like him at all, and he wouldn't take any clues. Jess isn't actually here, Nacho. You're speaking to thin air. The dude just would not take a clue that she was not interested. She would just go, oh, that truck driver's here. I'm going to go take a little break and just leave. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm done with this. And I became very gay for a while. And anytime he would show up, I would hit on him. Man, would I hit on him hard. And at first he just felt uncomfortable. And then he started feeling very uncomfortable to the point where he goes, okay, dude, I'm not gay. Goes, I'm just here to work. Just leave me alone. I'm like, yeah, I'll make you a deal. I'll stop hitting on you the second you stop hitting on her. Never hit on her again. It's like just a little dose of your own medicine. What does it feel like? Unwanted attention. She's just trying to do her job over here. She doesn't want to be hit on. It's like hit on the chick when she's out in a bar, not when she's out working. Okay, almost done. Duke's logging in right as we're finished. I see how it is. Duke goes, oh, that beet harvest is done. I can join now. Honestly, there's not going to be much to do after this. We're going to be doing a lot of animal care over and over and over. And I'll probably do that off stream. We have grass. No, we still have to do all the grass cutting. Herbicide for the weeds. Got to lime all the fields that don't have crop on them. After liming all the fields, we need to disc disc these fields. So there's some work to be done. Another kissy. James says, I feel like the rule for respect for flirting has always been you can't hit on people if they can't leave. Yeah, that's fair. If they can't just walk away from you right there and then, you shouldn't be able to hit on them. If they're at work and they can't leave, that puts them in an uncomfortable position. Yep. I guess if you have somebody at work that you're interested in, maybe on a coffee break or a lunch break, not at work, not when they're doing their job. Catch them on their outside on a break. And then if
Whoa, long haul. You almost flipped your tractor.
Again?
He came close.
Yeah, and if you've hit on them once and they didn't take the hint, then if you hit on them once and they didn't go for it, then maybe leave them alone. Don't just keep hitting on the same person over and over and over. Because that all your settings and stuff don't make a difference because it's an intermittent problem. There's no sound issues most of the time, but every now and then his Bluetooth headset, when he finishes hitting the push to talk, then you get static. And all he has to do is click the button again, and then the static goes away. So I think it's just a software glitch.
A glitch in the matrix.
Michael, why would you have a 6 a.m. game? No audience is going to go show up for a 6 a.m. game. Joey just got here. Juan, did you get a firefighter calendar back when you was a firefighter? I was never in a firefighter calendar. I was too ugly, I think. Let's go spin the wheel. Hang on, guys. Let's spin the wheel. Our fire department was pretty small. I mean, our fire department probably could have done a decent firefighter. Oh, no.
Is it full?
The trailer is full.
Okay.
I think our fire department would have made a pretty decent calendar because half the fire department was chicks. So you could have had alternating pages. 1 month would be a dude, and next month would be a chick.
Might take me a little while before I hit it. There. Where is it going to?
Across the field, Duke. I give you permission to drive across the field because there's no crop on it.
Well, yeah, but I need to know what...
Follow me. Because I got a bucket that needs to go there, too.
All right.
Hurry up. Let's go.
I got it to the floor, man. It's a heavy load.
I can't believe I got this hat twice in a stream. Twice. Not fair. It's not fair. And nobody has paid for this hat. It's just been random bad luck.
I was gonna say, you can't blame me this time.
There you go. Got my beats delivered. I'll go bring this to where I was looking for it. I'm like, where is this bucket? I was looking on the main farm. I'm going to actually drop it off there now.
Long haul's helping dump the truck quicker.
Oh, boy.
Well, it was until there.
Realism, guys. Realism. Yeah, Michael, that makes no sense. The city wouldn't... Like, why would the city do that? Aren't they trying to make money from these baseball games? If you're trying to make money off of these baseball games, you want an audience there to pay for these games. It makes no sense to schedule a baseball game at 6 a.m. unless it's a tournament and you play multiple games in the same day.
Is that it? Should I run the truck back home? Park it?
Yep. We can bring the truck home. We're done harvesting for 1959. Harvest is done.
You want me to disc up this field here? I see a field ready for discing.
Yeah, or you could lime it first. We need a lot of liming done too.
Okay.
And then go disc it. Like realistically, like, you know. Basically, we need to lime every single field that
oh shoot,
that doesn't have crop growing on it.
Come on back, turn back up, turn back up.
Are you rolling? I swear, guys, children. Because they're just children.
I was just having a little fun, but I think I overdid it, but he got it back up.
Joey goes, Juan, don't beat yourself up. It's just a harvest. Or don't beat yourself up, just harvest it.
You gotta get that turned around.
Repair, sure. I don't know why you would repair a concrete weight, but...
Been playing on Ivy's streams too long, where we just all goof off. See?
Yes, I think that's accurate. You've lost the sense of realism. You just want to screw around now. Unbelievable. People these days. People's children. That would be disappointed in you, Duke.
Alright, back on task.
Duke, because that's giving me trouble for how unrealistic I'm playing. Like...
Well, it's not your fault. It's the game. You can only do so much with this game.
No, leaving the front end bucket up in the air, because that'd be hard on the hydraulics if I would leave it parked that way. I need a lower.
Eventually it'll settle down. Gravity will take over. It'll eventually end up on the ground.
This is fair. That would happen.
Especially if you got a weak pump and bad seals.
Wouldn't that make your seals worse if you have all that pressure on them for a long period of time?
Oh yeah, it's hard on them.
I'll just leave that right there. Happy with that. Well, I guess I could jump in the lime and you can start disking.
Oh, okay.
I could do that.
You don't have to you don't have to threaten me, Ivy. I can work all day.
This stream will end as soon as Jess wakes up and makes me food. She said she didn't get any sleep last night because I snored so loud. Like, I'm sorry. So she's going to go take a nap, and now I don't get lunch.
I was smart. I ate lunch before I got on here.
I mean, I could end the stream and make my own lunch, but I'd have to end the stream to make my own lunch. So I'll go hungry for a bit longer. So this field needs to be disked as well. The sunflower field here needs to be disked.
Oh, okay.
So the sunflower field, the soybean field, and the beet field that we just did. So there's 3 fields that for sure need to be disked.
I was holding the H key again, trying to get the GPS to work.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like, why is the GPS not working? All right.
I don't want an offset. Knock it off. There. Okay, got it all working.
This field would probably be fine, not with lime, but whatever. I've started it now. I'm barely adding any lime to it.
Even the soybean field is good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, soybean doesn't use any lime, so okay. Soybean field won't lime that one. Oh, the beet field actually needs. Hang on, some of these need to be actual plowed, not limed, or not disked. Let's see. What needs the plowing? Oh, just that beet field. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say I know corn you have to plow every time.
Yeah, that beet field needs to be plowed.
Potatoes, I think you do too.
And that's it. So just that tiny beet field. Okay, so that'll make it fairly straightforward.
I'm tearing up the soybean field for you.
Okay.
There's still skid marks where I was messing with long haul. That's funny.
Children. So I'm liming. You're disking. I don't know what you're doing, long hauler. I guess you could do disking as well. Or you could cut grass, or you could spray herbicide.
That's kind of funny too, where when I first got on here, well, there isn't much to do. And now he just gave us a whole list of things
Yeah,
to do.
there's actually more to do than... We got to cut all the grass and tether it and rake it and bale it. And, yeah, so there's more work here to be done than I thought. I'm like, we're done harvesting, and no, there's still lots.
We're farmers. Work is never done.
Well, in real world, farmers become mechanics during the winter. And inventors.
Mm-hmm.
Inventing new equipment. I know when my dad worked for Southern Potatoes in Gnadental, in the winter, they would literally build their own potato harvesting machines. It's like, hey, the widest potato harvesting machine we can buy is 6 rows wide. We have tractors that have enough horsepower to handle a lot more than that. Let's build an 8-wide potato harvester. So they would just buy all the belts and all the sprockets and gears, and in the winter they'd build this huge potato harvester. Like, nobody makes this, but we do. We make our own.
Yep, sometimes you had to do that.
And I think the biggest they ever went was 10 rows wide. 10-row harvester for potatoes. You had a huge tractor on the front, and then the problem ended up being with a 10-rower is sometimes traction. You had the horsepower, but you didn't have the traction. So on some fields, they had to put another tractor in front of it just to pull. It's like, okay, maybe the 10 rower was a little bit of overkill. We don't have enough traction to cut many potatoes. No coloring ivy. We have not spun the wheel for coyote. We can do that.
I'll be back in a minute. Ma says washing machine's making funny noises. Gotta go investigate.
Okay.
Hey, Juan, is it all right if I finish off the herbicide on these two fields?
Yeah.
And I'll get to mowing.
Yep. And your static stayed on.
That static isn't me.
Well, maybe Duke has got static. Yeah, Duke's staying up. Yep, Duke is giving us static this time. Interesting. Oh yeah, take a look. Just saving it on the laptop. All right. Thank you, Ivy, for saving me from this hat. Appreciate it. And thank you, Coyote, for all your support. Rest in peace. Let's spin the wheel. If it lands on the other hat. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Really? Really? Apparently I'm only wearing two hats and switching back and forth between them. I just swap back and forth between the two hats. I'm back on the firefighter helmet. Oh boy. Well, it could be worse. I could be in the other hat. I'll take this. This is a win. This is a win. Hey, Nacho Cast, how many hours till your next stream starts? I'm thinking Grand Theft Auto tonight? Or was that Friday night that's Grand Theft Auto? I always mix them up.
Is back.
So Duke, the whole time you were gone, your mic stayed hot and staticky. Not very staticky, but it came and went. So
Maybe I better heed some of my own advice.
yeah. Uh-huh. I blamed it on Long Hauler, but then I saw on screen, it's like your name stays hot the whole time. It's picking up some kind of static.
Lots of fixing to do. I think I better take that washing machine apart. It does not sound right. It's still washing, but it's making unusual noises.
What, bad bearings or belt or?
I'm thinking belt might be just slipping a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
Hoping.
Yeah, the belts are easy to replace. Belts are a good problem to have. If you're going to have a problem, that's the better problem to have.
Yeah, and it's a Maytag, so easy enough to get parts for.
Oh, yeah, yep. I'm assuming not under warranty anymore?
Oh, no, this thing. Heck, I've had that back on the farm yet.
Oh, yeah, so it's old.
It's at least 15 years or older.
Check check the sandbag that's in the bottom of the washing machine. Back in the day, they had actual brick in the bottom, just to weigh down the machine.
Oh.
That's not.
I was questioning that for a minute.
Yeah. So washing machines, dryers, they often they have weight. They have ballast on the bottom to make them heavy so that they don't shake all over the place. Michael, that's not how you spell Duke. That's not even how you spell duck.
Hey, maybe he's dyslexic.
Me fail English?
Why did it do that again? Every now and then when I hit
Duke will find this cool.
duck, now it's duck.
I've got a single cylinder Maytag motor.
Oh, I remember those.
Duke,
Yeah,
now,
Amish use them a lot.
now you're a duck, Duke.
I'll be the rubber duck. I love that movie.
Rubber ducky, over.
Just gotta watch out for Dirty Lyle.
He named to me is Duck. I'm changing his name. He named to me. He named to me. Michael, could
I swear, what? I think he does that on purpose to make you read things hard, just to mess with you. I really do. Got to be doing that on purpose.
you know what? I've seen one of his YouTube videos where he actually just talks in the video while driving around. Seems like a normal person to me. So
yeah, but that's talking. This is spelling.
Yeah, he might literally be just playing the long game and screwing with us. He could be screwing with me and just playing the long game. Like, it literally could be. Like, very, very likely could be on purpose.
Or he could have dyslexia and never been diagnosed with it. You'd be surprised.
I'm definitely dyslexic. Joey says, Duke, you're a Darkwing Duck.
Oh, I remember that cartoon.
Are you washing your cape? Or Duck Wings? Yeah, Duck Wings. They had a really catchy song too.
No, that was DuckTales.
Oh, that was DuckTales, right?
DuckTales. Woohoo.
Yeah, that's it. I'm thinking DuckTales, not Darkwing Duck. Okay.
I think Darkwing Duck was a spin-off of DuckTales.
Of DuckTales, yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised you knew that. I thought you was deprived of all them sinful cartoons when you was a kid.
Oh, I watched these as a adult teenager.
Ah.
Or not yeah, in my late 90s, I watched a lot of TV. 1 second.
Had to catch up.
I hope we have more herbicide.
We can just buy. You can buy herbicide in those tanks at the end of the fields. So where Duke is right now, you can buy herbicide there or at the main farm.
Speaking of money, where did $500,000 go?
I bought a lot more property.
Oh.
We own even more of the map. Once we own the whole map, there's no way of me getting rid of money anymore. Then we'll just become filthy rich. Or the equipment's going to cost that much more by then. that the money will just go toward the equipment. Michael says, just because I talk normal doesn't mean I can type normal. That's fair. That's fair. You know what? There's lots of people in the world that are very verbal and not they can't read or write.
Me, it's spelling. There's just certain words I have a heck of a time spelling.
So I'm super dyslexic and I don't read words. Ivy is a perfect example of that. You see Ivy's name, coloring, starts with a C, ends with a G. I get that. I miss the I in Ivy. I get the capital W and I end with a Y. And my brain reads it as whiskey. I'm always going, coloring whiskey. I'm like, since when did whiskey get a coloring channel? Maybe he's going to be joining Ivy. I'm like, oh wait, it doesn't say coloring whiskey. It says coloring with Ivy. So, my dyslexic, I struggle with words. Where my brain just fills in words where I read first and last letters. And that's why people don't understand when I ask people to make their usernames with capital letters in it. Ivy helped me out. Ivy has coloring with Ivy. The first letter of each word is capped. And even that I struggle with. And then you get these names, people joining. The name is like a full sentence, and I'm supposed to be able to know where a word starts and ends. I just can't do it. My brain just frizzles out.
Tell Jess I'm sorry because I'm about to take a crowbar to these beehives.
What's wrong with all the beehives? I put them all by power line poles so that they won't be in the way. Stop hitting the beehives. You don't have to spread herbicide that close. It'd kill the bees anyway, so... Actually, that's probably a terrible idea, spraying herbicide next to the bees, huh? Michael says...
I'm surprised you didn't make that a rule, Juan. Organic.
I couldn't find a weeder.
Oh.
Long Haul says he has a weeder. He's going to look it up for me, but I would love a little more organic farming.
Well, yeah. Now that you're in the late 50s, there should be one available.
I might have just missed it.
I thought there was one made in 1955. Yeah, I know there is because I'm using it right now.
I might have just missed it.
Yeah, there's one that was made in 1955.
Michael says, numbers are easier for me. It's the letters that challenge you. Coloring whiskey, coloring with Ivy. I'm still testing it out. In a few months, I'll know if it's worth a change or not. I like coloring with Ivy. I think that works well. I think it works. Joey says it's weird that numbers are for chips for electronics, for software. Huh? Computers talk in numbers? Is that what you're saying? Computers talk with ones and zeros? Not even with numbers, just ones and zeros.
Yep, binary.
Everything is just a flip of a switch, on or off. They grounded a whole fleet of aircraft just a couple of months, or I guess a month ago, because of lightning has a chance of flipping one of those bits from off to an on, causing very bad things. Outback Ops, love me some old school farming. Yes. Hey,
Is there any other way to farm?
I mean, there is, but fun? I know, some people call this not fun.
This is only not fun with root crop.
Yeah, I think root crop will be fun once we have more bigger harvester. I mean,
Some people would say root crop is just not fun, period.
Well, I have to grow beets. I used to have to grow potatoes too, but we don't have pigs anymore. But we need beets for sugar, so we're gonna keep planting beets every year. And it's only gonna be on that same smallest field. Forget crop rotation. It's gonna be that small field over and over and over until we have a bigger harvester. What tractor are you running, Duke?
Do you really need to ask?
Because I'm running a Farmall 560 diesel, McCormick Farmall. It's a nice tractor. Came out in 1958.
I like my M.
And long hauler's running a John Deere 3010.
Green POS.
Hang on now. What's wrong with green? Joey says, I missed farming in real life. It's going on to be 16 years ago that you were farming. You know what? I enjoyed my very limited farming experience. I know my dad did the farming on big fields, right?
That's about the same time I quit, Joey. When I quit in 08, 09. That'd be 10. Do math, man. Somebody do the math for me. How many years ago was that?
010?
15?
2010?
Yeah, I quit.
Would be 15, yeah.
Yeah, about 15, 16 years ago was last I farmed.
So
I got out just when the housing market was crashing in 08.
To answer your question, Juan, with the 3010, the shift fingers in the transmission, that's what's wrong with this.
It is a bit of a weird setup, right?
The 3010s were known for snapping those fingers in the transmission.
Farmalls usually didn't snap fingers. Farmalls usually just jammed between two gears.
Oh.
The 6 series were good for that.
So the teeth didn't line up quite right.
Yeah. Well, over time, them rods would get worn, and then as it was pulling out of one gear and going into the next gear, it go into both gears.
Oh, yeah.
You just kept the crowbar handy with you to unjam it from the gear you were trying to get out of.
Michael says he was 7 years old when you quit farming. Ay, ay, ay.
Yep, somebody offered me a price for my land that I just couldn't refuse. Like, whoa.
Did you sell to like a small farmer or like a big farmer?
Kind of medium. He wanted my land because he was one of them organic farmers.
Okay.
And I wasn't certified organic, but I never used pesticides or anything. So he wanted my land because it was already.
It would be easy for him to get certified because it's already there. It's already got all the pre. Yep. Yeah.
So I got a pretty good price for my land.
Well, the funny thing is, everything in the store that says organic, 30 years ago, that was just normal food. 30 years ago, it was all organic. It was just normal food 30 years ago.
Define organic. What's natural?
Yeah.
I mean, uranium is natural.
Fair. but with all
oil
the
is natural.
with all the Monsanto seeds, like it's all engineered seeds. But so's corn. Corn was. What's the difference between engineering all these seeds? They got bred, like corn and potatoes. All that got manipulated and bred too back in the day. But that you had to do it with many crops. You'd have to plant and replant and plant and replant over and over and over and over to get crops to be what you wanted them to be.
The biggest thing that screwed things up is when Roundup. That's what messed everything up. Then they had to make it so seeds, the plant was resistant to this Roundup.
Yep.
And it became a monopoly, so any farmer that wanted to stay organic, he couldn't because the neighbor was spraying Roundup and it would kill his crop.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of put the kibosh to that.
And now Roundup is illegal because of how toxic it is.
Yeah. Well, they're still doing it. They're just doing it with different chemicals now.
James has a good point. He goes, I don't have a problem with GMO. I have an issue when companies have proven would poison us to profit doing GMO. Yes. And the monopoly. With GMO, you have a monopoly over that seed. I hate those monopolies, right?
You ever actually sit down and read that pamphlet or contract when you buy seeds? It would scare you.
Oh yeah.
It's like reading a user agreement for.
James Perry. What's up with the fireman's helmet? Well, I let my audience choose what hat I wear. For $5 super chat, we just spin the wheel and lands on a random hat. This is my hat from when I was in the fire department. So when I retired from the fire department, I stole the hat. Yes.
He's just being prepared in case he's got to put out a fire.
You never know. And the number has bubbles on it. I don't know if you guys can see it. I got that helmet so hot that the whole number is bubbled up. There we go. You can see all the blisters on the number. And yes, it needs a new visor. It had a new visor. I grabbed the old visor and put an old one in there when I quit.
That explains why your brain doesn't work right sometimes, Juan. You overheated it.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely been overheated a few times. Joey says, did you read my last comment? Probably not. Hang on here. One thing I've never going to show my dad is this game on my Xbox Series X Farming Simulator 25. Because you want to keep my system. Oh, if your dad finds out about Farming Sim 25, you're gonna lose your Xbox.
or he'll buy another one, and you have two of them. Tell him you got to buy a second one so you can play together.
Multiplayer, yep.
Yeah. See that you got to know how to work
James,
the system there.
James, why James? Why did we have to bring that up? James goes, do you tell people how you got those bubbles in the helmet? James, I look like a freaking hero talking about it. Now. James, why can't you just make it feel like why do you have to throw shade right away? It's a funny story how I spilled no tea.
Here we thought it was you were running into a burning building, rescuing a baby.
Exactly.
And that's probably you just running the barbecue with it on.
It was literally that.
No kidding.
The fire department was requested. The fire department was requested to set up the barbecue for our big summer celebration. And we set the fire so big that nobody could bring the only way you could roast your hot dogs and burgers was a firefighter had to go in with full gear to do it because the fire was too hot.
And you were it.
And I was one of the people that, yep, we would be roasting hot dogs for people because fire was too hot. So it was literally a big bonfire. We maybe got the bonfire a little too big. So, yep, literally barbecuing hot dogs.
That's hilarious.
That's how I got the bubbles. Yep. James, you just couldn't leave it alone, could ya? Yep. It wasn't just a barbecue, it was a massive bonfire. And it wasn't just a bonfire in a spot. We lined up logs like 200 feet long, so lots of people would have room to barbecue their hot dogs around this fire. And because it had been so wet, we set a couple extra logs on the fire. Maybe a lot of extra logs on the fire.
Little gas, little diesel fuel, keep it going.
Liz's helmet has bubbles on the visor itself. I don't remember that. But
how well acquainted are y'all with Alice Chalmers?
Not very.
I am a little bit.
Alright, my neighbor out here has 3 or 4 of the old all-crop toe-behind combines.
The 60s?
Oh.
Alice Chalmers, I think it was model 60.
It was either the 60 or the 80. I've never seen them up close, so I can't tell.
What always confused the heck out of me with them harvesters, my dad had a couple of them. All implements, they always harvested on your right side. Alice did it on the left.
Oh, no way.
Why? I don't know. Yeah.
That's weird.
It was confusing. A matter of fact, Juan, I think it's for this one. There is a mod. There is a Alice Model 60 Harvester mod for 22 and 25.
Find out what year that came out.
It would have been in the 50s.
Really?
Yeah, you could have used it.
pH is good here too.
Now, with those Alice all crop, the toe behinds,
There was a secondary platform on the combine that you could have somebody up there, and it had an auger from the tank, so they would be filling bags with the grain.
Yep.
Oh, so as it's harvesting, you'd have a guy on the back filling, instead of having a storage, you're filling bags up, and once the bag's full, you drop it off the platform, so you have bags across the whole field that you have to collect, full of grain. Yep.
You could set them up both ways. Some had the tank, and then some had the platform.
I mean, they had, the ones with the platform had a tank. It was just a smaller tank. Because
Okay.
filling the bags was slower than filling the tank.
pH is good here too. I think that's it for lime. That's it for lime. Let's go park this. Start cutting some
Soybean
grass.
fields disc.
So we just need the beet field and the beet field and
Beet field's got to be plowed.
oh yeah, right. That's plowed.
I'll
And
head
then
over to the sunflower field.
Sunflower, yeah. And James Perry, you had no idea you were going to get such a description of my firefighter helmet. James could have just left it as me being the hero. Nope.
You
James-
were the hero. You got the hot dogs done, man.
I mean, I did.
If it wasn't for you, they wouldn't have had hot dogs.
We let the fire burn out as much as we could, but it would have burned all night long the next day. Eventually, we had to turn the fire trucks on and actually put out our own fire.
Back to more wanting, starving children.
Right, I'm the hero. All right. Thanks, James.
All the firefighters I've ever known were pyromaniacs.
You know what? There's truth to that.
Well, I mean, who else is... You got to be somewhat crazy with fire if you're going to fight them.
Unfortunately,
that makes sense.
Unfortunately, some firefighters couldn't draw that line properly. Some firefighters literally started their own fires so they could go fight them.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, that's a thing that happens all over the world, where there are firefighters that took it a little too far. We loved the town we were in. We had a creek running through the ditch, and every year they would burn the ditch, or burn the whole creek, the shoulders of the creek, to prevent fires in the summer. Just get rid of the old fuel. And we would love that part of the job. It's like, hey, the town has asked us to burn the creek again. It's like, woohoo! Out come the tiger torches. We're burning today instead of putting out. Some years we had difficulty with it. Went one way or the other. One way or the other. Either we couldn't start the dang fire and we had a hard time burning it. And there were other years where it's like, oh boy, it's burning. It's burning. Everybody, we need all hands on board. We cannot let that go out of control. The breeze has picked up, guys. With a wind chill, it is now minus 11 Celsius outside.
I know you're quite a bit further north than me, but do you have any storm warnings? We're under a winter storm watch right now. We're supposed to get hit hard here in the next couple of days.
Storm has come and gone, and now we have blue skies. So all the heat that the clouds is keeping in has gone up, and now it's cold and clear. So our storm has come and gone. The last 2 days were very stormy.
I'm starting to agree with Long Haul here. These power lines are kind of annoying.
I don't know who would have put them there.
Or at least when you plowed the field, you could have stayed in a little bit.
Did I plow too much? Too close to those power line poles. I don't know if I actually put these in. Did these come base game? They're yeah, actually I think these are base game power line poles.
Yeah,
base
they was
map.
on the map, yeah.
I
remember.
And
I don't think you can delete them either.
I think you can.
Oh, you can?
Let's see. Let's run up to the sign. Cutting this signpost. Yeah, right here.
Oh.
Cutting this signpost will permanently remove power lines in this area. Oh, in this area. So.
Okay.
Cutting this
So you
signpost will permanently
can't delete
remove.
them like a placeable.
No. Cutting this signpost will remove all trees from this area. So I can remove power lines and I can remove trees by cutting these signposts. Guys, put your chainsaws down. Put the chainsaws down. That actually a worry I had is like if I do multiplayer, is someone going to go cut those signs down? I thought about putting a house over top of it so that...
Oh, to cover them up?
Yep. Because somebody might be a jackwagon and cut it, and then I would just quit without saving.
I mean, me and Long Haul and might goof off a little bit, but we'd never do something like that.
Yeah,
but we have more respect.
You never know when you have somebody on YouTube that comes in and just wants to see the world burn, right?
Yeah, I get it.
that usually happens with FS25 more than here because this is PC only. Most of the people that want to see the world burn, the little kids, are on Xbox or PlayStation.
Yeah.
Now that's some appropriate phrasing with the previous commentator.
I know when I dang near flipped the Juan's tracker into the creek, I'm like, oh no, he's gonna have to reset that. And that was a good rescue, long haul. I was surprised you got that back up.
Hey, long hauler rolled the tractor today already. Michael, I will never do anything to Juan in game. Michael, you're never going to join? You're not interested in buying this and playing it? You play with us.
Cheap enough.
Juan, I didn't tell you, but my uncle was in the local fire department back home.
Okay.
I helped them rebuild a couple of old trucks because it's rural Maine, it's real hilly. So they could have 2 off-road trucks to get into the hard-to-reach place.
Well, in Manitoba, every single truck was an off-road truck because it's so freaking flat. You could just drive a normal vehicle anywhere.
Well, these were 2 old International Loadstars.
Okay.
Combination trucks, so they had a tank on them, but they also had the pump set up.
So what do you do to make them off-road capable? Slight lift kit, bigger tires?
Lift kit, bigger tires, transfer case, powered front axle, added power steering to them.
Okay. How about a winch? I imagine a truck like that would need a heavy-duty winch.
PTO-driven winch. There were 2 different PTOs on the trans.
PTO-driven winch. Okay, so that's not like a heavy-duty, like, tow truck winch.
We may or may not have borrowed the winches off a couple old wrecked tow trucks at the local junkyard and rebuilt them.
Ah, yeah, that would work. Yep. That's kind of neat. I imagine that'd be a very capable of machine.
They only have 1 rear axle. They're nimble little trucks, though. You put that to low and lock in the wheels, and you can damn near climb a wall.
See, so it's literally 4-wheel drive on a firefighter truck. Yeah, I imagine, like, you wouldn't have a lot of water you could move with that, but you could bring it almost anywhere and really get in quick and get wildfires quick.
Did that have diff locks too?
Hey, Shadow.
Rockwell front axle, the rear axle was redone with diff locks, but there's a lot of creeks and streams in that area, so you didn't need a big tank on the truck. You could
okay.
pull from pretty well
Anywhere, yep. Okay, so you can just follow a creek bed and pull water. Yep, yeah, that would, yep. I know we had pumps to, because in Manitoba everybody has ponds for irrigation for the fields, so we would just steal the farmers' water that they've been saving. It's like, hey, there's a pond over there. That is now our water source.
One of the non-standard pieces of kit on them was a big foam block
that you'd strap the suction line to the underside of, because down in a lot of valleys there are a lot of swamps up there.
Oh, you wouldn't want to pick up all the sludge from on the bottom, so the water suction is floating on top. Huh.
Yep.
That is, I wouldn't have thought of that, but simple, just a big foam block. Strap that onto the water suction pickup, and then it just floats just underneath water, and you can just, oh yeah, no, that, and then it doesn't clog up your pumps.
We stole that foam block from the junkyard as well, from an old wrecked floating dock.
Oh, yep, I can see how, yeah, I know the type of foam blocks you use for those old docks.
Well, I say stole. The junkyard got paid for it.
What, the junkyard didn't donate to the fire department? Come on, junkyard. There's Retro disking away. Careful not to disc the grass field. Oh wait, there's no grass field next to you. You're good.
Yet.
Yet.
There will be when I hop over to the next field.
When you're doing the beats. Oh, no, this is the last field you're disking. The other field's disked already.
This one's disked already?
I think.
Yeah, I can do that one already.
Yep, I think that's the last field you need a disc.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Never mind. You are correct, sir.
And the beat field needs to be plowed. And then that's it for field prep. Well, the field that needs to be plowed, I guess, needs to be disked after it's plowed. The game doesn't require it. But I think in real life, I think a real farmer would have a hard time seeding on plowed furrows.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something you would like. That I just don't see a real farmer doing that. Joey says.
Oh yeah, Joe, that is a good smell.
Hundreds of birds following you as you're disking. I know Farm Sim has birds, but it would be awesome if they had birds landing behind you as you were disking and seeding.
I was going to say, usually not so much disking, but they definitely like to follow the seeder.
Yep.
They knew.
It's like, stop eating all the seeds we just seeded.
Crows were good for that. Crows are actually very smart birds.
Yes, they are. Very smart.
I was actually going to go to that fire department at one point.
Now, anyone that's considering becoming a firefighter, I recommend it. You're going to have a lot of very good days, but you will have some very bad days.
I can't physically do it more. I had a bad bout of pneumonia.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Scarred lungs.
So your lungs don't have the capacity. Yep.
They used to, but not anymore.
Yeah. The good days outweigh the bad days, though. But I was voluntary, so we didn't get paid. So I had to have a different job. I worked at Load King building semi-trailers.
The place I worked at before I went to Walmart, my supervisor, he was a volunteer firefighter. And I used to make fun of him when his beeper would go off. I said, and he'd come back, and I said, "What are you doing, setting fires so you can get out of work again?"
Yeah.
Because when he left, I took over as supervisor temporarily.
Well, I had two incidents that being a firefighter and having a full-time job can be a conflict sometimes when the people you're working with say stupid stuff. Got back from fighting a fire, 36 hours, first day back to work the day after, got some sleep. And you're sitting there having lunch and an idiot beside you says something about the fire, that you just witnessed someone dying in the fire. And the dude was just joking around and didn't know any better, but I've never punched someone unprovoked. Like the dude that I punched, like he was on the ground. And you can see his face, he had no idea what he did wrong. And it's like, yep, that's a me problem. I've got emotional baggage now, right now, because I watched a dude die yesterday in the fire and you just made a crude joke about it. On a normal day, that crude joke would be fine, but not right now. And another time, we went to a fire and put out a car fire and found like pipe bombs in it. Next day, this dude's bragging to all of us how they are blowing up cars with pipe bombs. I didn't confront him at all. I immediately called the cops. He didn't work at that job anymore. There was a lot of court dates. Apparently, the law didn't took that as seriously as I took that. Good Baptist church boys were setting off pipe bombs, just having fun. While I'm out there fighting these fires and having explosions going off and almost dying, I didn't think that was cool.
No.
I mean, having fun playing with pipe bombs, I'm almost okay with. If you had stayed on scene and not put our lives in danger. And gone, hey, no, we lit that car on purpose. It's on our own property. It's our car. We're blowing shit up. Nobody should have reported this. Stay there. But as soon as you hear the sirens, you bail out. Screw you. You can't bail out. You wouldn't even been in trouble if you had just stayed on scene.
This will make Juan laugh. Back home, the local fire department went out on call, and when they came back, they had to ventilate the house. Because somebody, when they left on the call, someone left the hot air popcorn popper plugged in.
They smoked out their own fire hall?
Yep.
Oh boy. James says in chat, if you're looking for joysticks, looking into joysticks, and all the joysticks I like don't have force feedback. But I do see there's companies that just sell force feedback bases that you can have other joysticks mounted to them. How much are these going to cost? Just watch, it's going to be like a $2,000 base.
Given the fact that I had to buy his camera, I'd say that might be a little out of his price range.
James, did you order that camera yet? Come on, James, step up.
We're on a 15 to 20 second delay.
15 to 20 second delay in game?
No, I mean for the stream.
The stream is that delayed. Wow. Hey, Zachary.
I didn't actually count, but that's what it feels like.
Yeah, I think a lot of people comment and then go, "Oh, this guy's ignoring my comments," and then bail out. Right? It's like, no, there's a long lag between when you said hi, I responded to you, and then you got this long lag before I actually say hi back. Hey, Zachary, is that
my rule of thumb? You got to give it at least 20 to 30 seconds.
Yeah. Is that a blue tractor in your thumbnail, Zachary? Yep, I come into someone's stream, say hi, and say stuff, and then I just wait. I'm like, okay, maybe they just didn't read my comment. I will place a second comment and then wait, and I'm like, nope, they're just not reading my comments. Okay, I'm out. I need to be able to communicate and talk with people. If they don't talk back to me, then I'm not into watching that stream. At least live streams. If it's a live stream, talk to your audience. Duke, talk to your audience when you're live streaming.
I try.
It is hard sometimes. It's like, and then when you have a day where the chat just keeps scrolling, it's just comment after comment. It's like impossible, right? Then you got Joey going, "Did you read my last comment?" I'm like, "No, I didn't read your last comment."
I usually, what I do when it gets crazy, I just tell people ahead of time, "Hey, I'm gonna miss your comment. I can't keep up. I'm a slow reader. It is what it is."
If you have a very important,
it's nothing disrespectful. It's just, it is what it is.
So once you're monetized, Duke, what you can do,
or like Ivy says, if you got more like multiplayer. See, I just caught her comment. You know, we can catch it for you.
Yes. Yep. You have more people watching the comment thread. Yes, they can respond in. Yep, that's true. Like you just literally did. You caught Ivy's comment, and yep.
Because Ivy's like, "Hey, did you see what so and so said?" I'm like, "Oh, no, I didn't."
Joey just goes, "Hey Juan, did you read your last comment?" I was literally reading it. I'm like, wait, I did miss a comment. We were talking about disking fields, and I never read the comment about too many seagulls are around. Make sure you'll have you wear your cap so you don't have poop on you when you're out disking a field. So if you have open cab, you're gonna get pooped on.
Shotgun.
You can't shoot all the seagulls.
Yeah, but you can eliminate a few.
Jess is asking how much food I want.
There's a funny story. It was summer, sitting around a campfire, and it was goose season. So my brother-in-law had a shotgun there, and he was shooting geese, and I was sitting in the chair, just relaxing. He shot a goose, and the goose's guts and icky stuff literally fell on me. I was sitting there taking a nap. I never seen my brother-in-law laugh so hard in my life. I just go, "Yeah, you literally shot the poop out of that one, didn't you?"
Literally. Oh boy. Oh boy. Joey says, "Good morning, Jess." Yeah, she's not feeling very good, but she's making some food right now.
I'd say it's the weather. Because I'm not feeling 100% today either, especially when I was out in that damp. Oh, it just makes the body ache.
Zachary, I'm running a Massey Ferguson 35X in the construction paint job. Construction tractor paint job. I figure I had to do at least one with the bright yellow. So many of these Massey Fergusons were used for construction.
You remember, Juan?
So hot myself.
You remember, Juan, when old people would say they could feel the rain coming and predict the weather?
Yeah.
And they used to say, "Oh, that's just nuts."
They're
not, because now I can feel it.
You can feel bad weather coming?
Well, there's a storm coming, and I don't feel right. My bones just ache, and
feel it in your bones.
Yeah. It's not a sicky achy, it's just achy.
Something with that pressure change, right?
Yeah, it is.
And Joey's been sick all Christmas. He says he's feeling better, a bit better today than yesterday. Everybody's been feeling sick, yeah.
It's just that time of year.
And you also see a lot of more people this time of year. You're chopping out more, so you're exposed to more viruses as well. The weather plus you're seeing more people, so the two together are double whammy. Ivy says, "I like it when I'm on Duke's. I know he's a slow reader, and you're pretty fast, so you try to help." Are you calling Duke slow?
No, she's right. And from what you were reading, you don't. I don't think you read much faster than I do.
Oh no, I'm a slow reader. Yep, with my dyslexia, I'm a slow reader.
And then people use these big words to double down, and it's like, oh my god, I can't read that.
It's your heart, your achy breaky heart. Don't break my achy breaky heart. Zachary says I can smell the rain. Oh, I can definitely smell rain too. People say, oh, that's dumb. No, rain has a unique smell to it.
Oh yeah.
I like this Massey Ferguson. I just hate the way it shifts gears.
Yeah, like Ivy says, it's not a knock. It is what it is.
I'll give you a knock.
Well, let me guess. The Massey shifts gears like driving a dump truck off an overpass.
Well, the thing is, it shifts gears like it would in real life. You don't actually... You just pick what gear you're in. I wish I could turn certain tractors to manual and certain tractors to auto. But you come to a complete stop between each shift. Just like in real life.
You have to with straight cut gears. There's
Yep.
no gear synchro
Yep.
and stuff.
It's exactly the way you do in real life, right?
You kind of grind them and jam them in.
And the thing is, the highest gear on this tractor, you can start driving in the highest gear. Like the highest gear is geared so low that there's no issue starting to work in the highest gear. So the gear is really just you're deciding how much power and speed you want to be on the field. It's like sometimes when you have a tiller on the back and tilling your garden, you want to be just creeping along and get that garden really fine. And when you have a cultivator on the back, you want to be cruising. A little more speed turns over more soil and covers up more of the weeds. What are you whistling at?
Oh, that was my phone. I was responding to a text.
Oh.
I'm texting and driving at the same time.
Unbelievable.
I know, my bad.
Jess is making food, so I'll stream until food's ready. Hey Jess, how much time do I have? Jess says 8 minutes, so we got another 10-ish minutes or so. I don't know if you can finish the field, can you? Jess is thinking probably closer to 15 minutes.
Get done when we get done.
I don't like leaving fields undone because of how long it is between streams on this one.
And then it's like, what were we doing again? Yeah. Yeah.
Now Ivy's typing nice long paragraphs again for us. Pretended he was a fast reader when he's not.
Coloring with Ivy. Why? Coloring with Ivy. You know we read slow. Why are you putting in paragraphs? You got to split it up into 3 separate text messages. I tell Jess that all the time. I'm like, I don't have time to read the encyclopedia. Can you split these up into separate text messages so that I can read them?
She's nowhere near as bad as my sister or Jeremy. Jeremy they like to write books.
Now, if Duke pretended he was a fast reader, and he's not, I have a
there's
problem
nothing to
with that.
pretend.
But if he was absolutely no issue... Well, Ivy, we were talking earlier about how I pretended how...
It'd be like me pretending I'm rich.
I
possible.
How would you pretend to be rich? Like, how would you... I mean, some people out there are... There have been people who are scammers that are good at pretending to be rich. Joey says, I missed going to the farm equipment graveyard in Manitoba with all different kinds of old equipment close to Steinbach, Manitoba, Canada. Steinbach, Manitoba is German for Stonebrook. Stonebrook. All the Canadians just say Steinbach, but it's actually a German word, Steinbach.
So you like old iron, huh?
I think anyone here likes old iron. Like, you gotta really like old iron to watch this stream.
Sitting on the back side of my property is an old Gleaner K2.
Gleaner K2. Make a mod.
I know that's an Alice. I know it's an Alice Chalmers.
Yep.
Either a harvester or...
It's a combine.
Oh yeah, combine. Is it galvanized steel?
Yep.
Oh yeah, one of those. Okay, I got it.
Those were good combines.
The reason they're still sitting around is because they're all made out of galvanized steel. They just don't rot. James says he can still pretend to be rich in real life, but it just comes with a lot of debt.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people that are rich, all of it is debt. They just live permanently in just deep debt. So our customers are even split up people of who are rich and people that are pretending to be. Oh yeah, James works on import cars only. So James works on a lot of exotic cars. Sometimes you stop at James's shop and go, how much is that car worth? That's an old car from the 60s and it looks like it's original paint job. And it's like, and that logo on there makes me think it's worth a couple of $1 million. It's like, yeah, don't look at it wrong. It's like don't touch. You keep your fingers off that car.
That old Gleaner, I parked it there. All it needs to come out is the tires need some love, some fresh gas, because it's a gas job, and a new battery.
Actually, that's a question I have for those old Gleaners. You see them parked all over. What put them out of commission? What was the weakness in those Gleaners of why they got parked when the basic machine is galvanized and will last forever?
Tank size and dryback's a leak in the hydrostatics.
Like there's gotta be something in those things that why you stop maintaining them. It's like, all right, gotta park it.
It's a little dangerous harvesting because it's gas motor instead of a diesel.
Yes, so fires are more susceptible to happen. Yep. It's rare to go through a week without a car that's worth more than $200,000. But you've never worked on anything that is more than $500,000. Really? I've seen some of those cars. They've got to be worth $1 million. But I guess you forget that the really old cars, even though they're almost priceless, the actual value to them aren't that high.
I don't know long haul. Sometimes, I was gonna say, sometimes diesel motors scare me more than gas. Because you ever have a diesel motor run away and you can't stop it? At least gas, you can just jerk the coil wire.
Have you ever had a runaway?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no
you
way.
gotta grab you're just scrambling as quick as you can to find something to suffocate it.
Don't put your hand in there; the handle gets sucked in.
Oh yeah, I know that.
The engine will stop.
Boards, rigs, whatever you can think of.
Mine was on an old two-stroke Detroit, but that one had the baffle you could close.
Okay, so James, you're saying the cars you work on don't have... So basically the cars you work on, some of those cars, if they were in mint condition, would be worth millions, but because they're everyday drivers, those cars are not actually worth millions because they have defects. They're not perfect. They're not mint.
And if I was rich, I would drive an old square body with a 3 on the tree. And I would always choose valet parking just to watch the kid panic.
My best friend ran a 3 on the tree for quite a few years. He restored it from ground up, and then somebody offered him a crazy amount of money. As a young person, that was a crazy amount of money. Later on in life, we realized he should have really just kept that truck. Should have just kept it.
That's an easy truck. That's an easy truck. That's only got 1 stick. My neighbor had a grain truck that had 2 sticks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And sometimes you had to shift them both at the same time to get the ratio right.
Hello, IRS. Oh no, the IRS is here. Everybody run.
Now, the duplex transmission or the twin stick, that wasn't as bad as the triplex.
I've seen a YouTube video of somebody driving a triplex. Like, the amount of, like, you're literally with both hands working the sticks.
Yep.
Your feet are working and both
this
hands, you got to take your hand off the steering wheel just to get shifts in.
A lot of double clutching on that old girl.
Parsifal says, 3 on the tree with a foot starter. Foot starter.
It might be simple with only 1 shifter, but the shifter's up on the column, and most people think it's an automatic shifter.
Yes, so they don't realize you have to clutch. Yep. Yep. You think that's yep. Shifter was on the left-hand side, right? Or was it on the right hand?
Right.
On the right.
That's right. Okay, so it's just like an automatic. Same type of setup. Okay, yeah, I can see how people would be confused by that. Yep. Except that there's a 3rd pedal on the floor. And wait till people figure out how to do high beams and low beams.
Oh yeah, foot switch.
Oh, the left button down on the floorboard.
Yep.
That's what my International has for the beam select.
I actually prefer that than having it on the turn signal.
Oh, I don't know why we ever moved away from that. We have so much on our steering wheel stalks. We could move some of that stuff back to our feet.
You would think.
Yeah, but if you put them back on your feet, those particular types of people wouldn't be able to put their feet up on the dashboard while they drive anymore.
You know what? You might as well put gems on your airbag. Let's put a bunch of rocks and beautiful, pretty glue a bunch of rocks to our steering wheel right on top of the airbag. Jim says, I prefer cars that are meant to be driven. Same with me. I would never want to own a car for showcase. If I can't drive it, I don't want it. I don't want a car in such mint condition that I can't drive it. If I have to trailer it to shows, I don't want it. I want to drive it to a show. My parents have a 1951 Ford car. Is 3 on the tree.
Yeah, I like 3 on the tree. They was actually fairly easy to shift.
Yeah, but the linkage arms would tend to
wear out. Yeah.
Wear out.
Yep. I think all the 3 on the trees have sloppy linkage.
Especially when
I
you
ain't
was
making
moving
that
it.
joke.
Yeah. Especially when you had to move it between the 3rd and 4th and reverse and first. That seemed like that always wore out first.
Yeah, My grandfather used to have a square body with the 3 on the tree, and I was with him when he traded it in for his new truck. This is, what, 1989, 1990? His new truck was an automatic, and on the way home, suddenly he jammed on the brakes and jammed it into park. Grandpa, what are you doing? Shift it into third.
Habit dies, or those habits would take a while to break. Yep.
That funny sound is back again.
Yep, we hear static. Dude, click your button.
Yeah. No, that wasn't me.
Not okay. Sometimes we had static without you here, Duke. So it can be a mix.
It might be just the game itself too.
Because with Long Hauler, I found every now and then when he lets go of his push to talk, it gets hung. It's like a hung mic. You guys ever catch a hung mic out in the wild? It can be funny.
I drove a car once that I bet none of you could probably drive. An old guy taught me. Ford Model T. There's 3 pedals on the floor. None of them are a gas pedal.
Oh, weird. Yeah, that...
Nope, none of them are a gas pedal. You got to know how to adjust your spark. The middle pedal is reverse, not brake.
Oh, Long Haul knows.
Long Haul knows.
Yep. Because Long Haul was a volunteer mechanic for the Owl's Head Transportation Museum in Owl's Head, Maine.
That has a fleet of Model Ts that do, when they have a show, they do Model T rides.
You drive them more like a tractor, Juan.
Oh, no way.
There's a throttle. Yep, there's a throttle. You got to remember, this was 1920s. There was no standards yet. There's a throttle on the right hand.
You're late model.
Yeah, 1900s.
Okay, James says the most difficult car he's ever driven is a JDM all-wheel drive manual Honda Odyssey.
Juan, do you remember I said earlier I used to haul logs at one point?
Yep.
Most people would have trouble with my log truck. 1985 GMC 5-star General. Detroit 12V with a 126 kit. 18-speed Eaton. 3-speed transfer case. So she's a 6x.
Oh.
And the
3-speed transfer.
Hubs, yeah. And the hubs were 2-speed planetary hubs. Single stick, but it was the chrome hockey puck, and you had 3 switches on the sides. You didn't have a front
I've seen
paddle
those.
at all.
I've seen those before. I've seen
Yeah,
I've seen pictures of those. I've never seen one in real world.
You've got the single shifter, but you've got two levers for the transfer case and 2 more levers for the hubs.
Yeah, so you got these levers too. Yep. Yep. I've seen sticks like that before. Just as food is ready.
I assembled it. Nothing was labeled, so good luck.
I'd figure it out sooner or later.
James says every time he went to shift, he smashed his right hand into the door before remembering. Oh, so it's a right-hand drive? So you had to shift with your left hand? Yeah, I don't know if I could get used to a right-hand drive.
Yeah, that takes some getting used to.
No, that's what they said about the old Detroits. Before you got up in the cab to run it, you slammed your hand in the door 3 times.
So you were pissed off because you wanted to run it like you wanted it to blow up.
When you run that motor normally, it sounds like it's about ready to blow up.
Yep.
Them suckers, yeah, they got a unique sound. That grain truck we had that. Just screamed.
That
It was like a
12V I had in that log truck, though.
It was like a snowmobile engine on steroids.
The most unique truck sound I've heard, they call him the Screaming Jimmy, or?
Yeah, that's the Detroit motor.
That's the Detroit?
Yep, that's
okay.
Detroit.
I'm like, so those are...
You'll know it when you hear it.
Yep. The Screaming Jimmy.
If you go to my channel, Juan, fairly recent in my post, I found a link to a guy who fixed one up and he's driving it.
Oh.
He's just going like 30 miles an hour through town, and that thing is just screaming as he's going through the gears.
Yeah, that 12V in the log truck, that's a V12.
V12.
And
yeah, that's...
Yeah.
That's a lot of cylinders for a truck.
The 126 kit means 126 cubic inches per cylinder. With all the gearing and everything, she was putting out about 1,200 horsepower at the rear wheels.
Meanwhile, my truck is proud running its 4 cylinders. Of course, my cylinders are much bigger, but...
At a cost of about 2.5 miles to the gallon.
Yeah. You can only afford to run that in Texas where fuel is free.
If you scroll back in your pictures and links tab on Discord to the log truck song I put in there, those are guys I used to haul with. I knew about half the guys in that music business.
All right. Okay, food is ready.
And those are the big off-road trailers.
So they're loaded down a little over 200,000 pounds of trailer.
Gonna shut her down?
Yep, we're gonna shut her down.
Okay, let me just.
If you guys are doing projects, I won't end the stream, or I won't end the game immediately. I'm gonna shut down all the streams first, and then I'll kill the game after that. But I can't hear you guys anymore because I'm gonna go out of the game. And I'm gonna look at some Discord pictures. Everybody's sending me Discord pictures right now, and then we'll end the stream. So thank you, Duke. Thank you, Long Hauler.
Already.
Appreciate all the help.
Man, thanks for letting me hang out.
We're almost done with 1959. Just got to get the hay harvest in, and then we're done. So, thanks again. Okay, let's take a look at some pictures. I need to go to 3Js. I realize what Ivy's I was on. Had to do photo and link sharing. Let's see. Where Joey, where we have pictures? I know this was Cassette sharing pictures yesterday of his G29, his dual wielding joystick plus a farm or shifter. You got a joystick plus a shifter there. And maybe under general chat. Ooh, there we go. Oh, yeah. So that's the car you guys got, and that's what you restored it to. I love that visor. Visor is just so cool looking. Is the rear axle narrower? That is the front axle looks like it's a wider stance than the rear axle. I know a lot of those old cars did that. Yeah, that's a beautiful looking car. So when you're driving through the snow, you're not driving in the same track. So that's terrible fuel economy, having the wheel axle off, running in rain or snow or mud. But that's a sharp looking car. And yes, the rear axle is off. It just kind of looked like it was a bit of a teardrop toward the back. Very cool. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's redirect you guys. We're going to start with you guys on Vertical. Hello, Vertical. Looks like 331 views today. 331 views for you guys today. Thank you. Appreciate all the views. A couple new subscribers too. It just doesn't give me that info here. Customization, redirect. All right, we have Kiram. Which one's vertical? Kiram, which one's vertical? You got to give me some kind of reference. How do I know which one's vertical, Kiram? Don't do this to me. I'll send... Can I click on it? Doesn't say. Let's try that again. I'll send vertical to Kiram. Maybe we'll send horizontal to... Yeah, I don't know which one's which. I just know there's two streams. No, nothing in the stream says short. Nothing. They're exactly the same. One says live. Okay. That one says live. And the other one says live as well. They're exactly the same title. So we're just going to have to guess. All right. I'll send shorts over here, and then we'll send everybody else to NachoCast. We'll kind of split it up into two. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys. For now, I'm out of here. You guys rock. Okay.